Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into a stock that's been lighting up our hard-to-borrow screener, Catheter Precision Inc., trading under the ticker VTAK. We're going to break down why this medical device company is drawing so much attention from short sellers, what makes it incredibly expensive to borrow, and what that could mean for potential squeeze dynamics. Important disclaimer, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes financial, investment, or trading advice. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Catheter Precision Inc. VTAK operates in the healthcare and medical devices sector, specifically focusing on cardiac electrophysiology. Their lead product, the View Interventricular Onset System, is a non-invasive imaging system designed to offer 3D cardiac mapping to assist medical professionals. This is a microcap stock with a market capitalization currently sitting at just $2.01 million. Looking at recent price action, VTAK saw a plus 3.57% gain today, which is a notable bounce, especially given its performance over the last few weeks. It's down a significant minus 49.12% over the last 5 trading days and minus 39.58% over the last 30 days. However, today's volume is absolutely massive at 53,766,100 shares. That's 3.3 times its 30-day average volume of 60,276,036 shares. Chart highlighting today's volume. Spike this kind of volume on a bounce from a recent downtrend can be very interesting, especially when combined with our next topic. What is cost to borrow and why it matters? So, why exactly is cost to borrow and why should you care? When someone wants to short a stock, they first need to borrow shares from a brokerage. This isn't free. The brokerage charges a fee called the cost to borrow or CTB. This fee is typically expressed as an annualized percentage. The higher this percentage, the more expensive it is for short sellers to maintain their short position. A high CTB indicates strong demand from short sellers to borrow the stock, or a very limited supply of shares available to lend out, or both. It's an ongoing expense that eats into a short seller's potential profits and can add significant pressure. Why this stock is hard to borrow right now. Now let's talk about VTAK specifically, because it's a textbook example of a hard to borrow stock. Our screener flag, Catheter Precision Inc., with an astronomical annualized cost to borrow fee of 830.3%. Highlight 830.3% to put that into perspective. For every year a short seller holds their position, they're paying more than 8 times the value of the shares just in borrowing fees. What's more, the CTB momentum for VTAK has surged by plus 275 percentage points over the last 5 trading days. This rapid increase shows that the demand to short VTAK, or the scarcity of shares, has escalated dramatically in a very short period. Compounding this, there are only an estimated 25,000 shares currently available to borrow against an estimated float of 2.6 million shares. That's an incredibly tight supply. Our internal composite squeeze score, which factors in CTB level, momentum, borrow supply, float, and price/volume action, currently sits at 61.0 for VTAK, indicating a significant setup. Squeeze mechanics explained. So, how does this high cost to borrow potentially lead to a short squeeze? A short squeeze occurs when a stock's price rises sharply, forcing short sellers to buy back shares to cover their positions and limit their losses. This wave of buying further pushes the price up, creating a snowball effect. For VTAK, if the price starts to move up, the short sellers, already paying an outrageous 830.3% to hold their positions, will feel immense pressure. Not only are they losing money on the stock price, but their borrowing costs are eating them alive daily. With only 25,000 shares available to borrow, there's very little room for new short sellers to enter, and existing ones have few options if they want to roll or adjust their positions without buying back. While VTAK has been in a significant downtrend recently, which might embolden some short sellers, the rapidly increasing CTB and shrinking borrow supply indicate that the tables could turn quickly. It's important to remember, though, that a high cost to borrow does not guarantee a squeeze. It can also signify that short sellers have very strong conviction that the stock will continue to fall and are willing to pay a premium to maintain their positions. Dilution risk check. Before getting excited about any potential squeeze, it's crucial to check for dilution risk. Dilution occurs when a company issues new shares, which increases the total number of shares outstanding and can depress the price per share. It effectively creates new supply that can be used by short sellers to cover positions, or simply drives the price down, completely negating any squeeze thesis. For Catheter Precision, Inc., we found no recent dilutive SEC filings, specifically no S-1, S-3, or 424B filings in the last 90 days. This is a positive sign. Additionally, there has been no recent reverse split found for VTAK in our look-back window, which can sometimes be a precursor to further share offerings. Important disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes financial, investment, or trading advice. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance does not guarantee future results. For VTAK, keep an eye on a few key indicators. First, monitor that cost to borrow. Any further increases would ratchet up the pressure. Second, watch the shares available to borrow. If that 25,000 number continues to shrink, it's a strong signal. Third, observe volume and price action. Today's massive volume and positive close after a significant drop could be an early indicator of renewed interest. A sustained move higher above its recent downtrend would be crucial. Finally, keep an eye out for any news from Catheter Precision, Inc. regarding their medical technologies like the View Interventricular Onset System. Catheter Precision, Inc. VTAK presents a truly fascinating setup characterized by an exceptionally high cost to borrow, rapidly diminishing share supply, and significant recent price volatility. While these are all key ingredients for potential short squeeze, nothing in the market is guaranteed. Always conduct your own thorough research and understand the risks involved. If you found this deep dive into VTAK helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more unique stock breakdowns, and let us know in the comments below what stocks you're watching. We love hearing from you.